How are you tonight, Simon? Simon? Oh, shows up, immediately leaves.
Disgusting.
Unbelievable.
Beep. Boop.
Awesome.
Still alive.
You're in Africa?
Blessing the rains, I trust.
You better. What would be the point otherwise?
Let's see. Oh yeah. It is. Shall we get started? Since we've been waiting so long.
Oh yeah, who?
Yes.
Exactly.
I take it the log isn't going to turn over.
I don't know. Hold on, let me check. He hasn't messaged me. Unfortunate.
It's the show is offline. Or not offline.
Either way. Probably join in a bit.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway. Where is...
Is your stream up?
Yeah, yes it is. It is
Let's
indeed.
get a look at. Can we see your background?
Oh, look at the background. It's beautiful.
That is a chat window, Tom, not the fucking.
Wow. Yes. Hello and welcome to the
Oh,
Marvellous
wow.
Adventures of L.E.O.
It looks so shit.
Fuck off, Tom. Better than having the horribly messy room that is behind it in view.
Nah, that just makes you more human, bro.
My only thing is, it makes it look like the camera is tilted slightly clockwise.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just a little.
Those creepy movies.
Actually, I think it's actually the problem that it's tilted slightly down. It was tilted a little bit down. I don't know. Don't really care. Because that's not why we're here.
No.
Are we not?
No. Last time, you guys were running around Dwarven capital, and
Hi, I got made a noble.
some
Brandon,
shit
do you
happened.
want to read out my name?
No, no, I
Brandon, I
don't.
demand you read, as the DM, you read out my name.
You're not overlord over the DM. The DM's overlord over you.
Yeah, I know, but I demand as his status as DM. There's the man who gave me that name.
I'm not the one who wanted to go get a title of nobility for a very, very old bloodline.
Yeah, but you like kind of were happy I did.
Yeah, so Ragnar broke in.
I didn't break in.
Ragnar assisted in breaking in.
There we go.
That's a little bit better. Ragnar assisted in breaking in to the Dwarven Office of Heraldry. Darkmoon snuck in a title of, well, a pedigree for him. Didn't get any title because, you know, nothing to claim. Then Simon and Orfear just tried to take the prisoner with relevant information to L.E.O. Didn't end very well.
Nah.
In fact, it ended very poorly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what else happened?
A lot.
Yeah, Dwarven riots.
Oh yes,
It's kind of the big thing.
almost completely forgot about that.
I wonder why.
Yeah, because one of the Jarls had demanded that the Dwarven capital stop the sale of drink in honor of the fallen king until the king is laid to rest. And that has resulted in, well,
Unrest.
unrest. Yes, that we'll go with that.
The brewery riots of whatever year it is.
So you guys are currently in a tavern.
Mm-hmm.
What's your game plan here?
Do you have baked goods, sir?
Yeah, sure. Sam, you gonna do some cooking?
Do they have baked goods?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't know, do we?
That's the
Probably.
question which I ask.
Koshi. That's
Cool.
right.
Then we can stay here.
I want to check on my gym.
Well, Brandon wants us to leave, though.
I don't want you to do anything.
Oh, okay.
There's the case that if we leave, we'll get caught up. We'll get swept up in the riots.
That's true. So,
This place has stuff to drink, stuff to eat.
well, I gotta stay here. I gotta wait here for another day before we leave,
Oh,
because I gotta get my ring, my signet ring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take my young ward with me.
I think it's your retainer, not your ward.
Same thing.
Definitely not the same thing.
I'm just shut up, Brandon. Stop being so pedantic.
They're just demonstrably not the same thing.
so shall we just sit here and wait for this to all blow over?
Yeah, I agree. That's a great idea, Simon.
So has it been a day since I gave the gym guy my gym?
No, that was literally like 6 hours ago.
My character had a seizure, so
No, you passed out.
Yeah. So I guess we're staying here until the riots are over, or they come in and burn the place down. One or the other may happen.
Yeah,
said I had narcolepsy now.
that was it.
So I had a seizure.
whatever you want to call it.
Does that sound like a plan? Because I don't want to face a whole bunch of angry dwarves. Doesn't sound really good for your health.
Nah, not really.
No, it's probably not very good for your health.
Not at all.
Almost certainly not.
Indubitably.
I could just spider climb all the way over to wherever disguise kit is available.
Those words.
He can do the climbing over on the walls like a spider
right,
to go to wherever he wants to go.
Right.
So, as you're kind of sitting there, you can hear a lot of shouting going on outside.
Can we?
Yes, you can. That's why I said that.
Rabble.
Rada.
And as you're sitting there, something comes flying through one of the windows.
Cool.
Is it a rock by any chance?
Or is it Molotov?
Same thing, isn't it?
No.
How would they all clubs?
Well, I mean, it depends on how far you throw it, and if you set it on fire, then it's the same thing.
Just got a cloth, got a bottle of whiskey, of alcohol, whiskey, of
Make
whatever.
a deck save.
Just chuck it through the
Who?
window.
Everyone.
Why you make me do this?
Because things have to happen.
That's a 7. It's almost as if the plot needs to keep going.
Oh damn!
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ, Tom.
Oh damn!
Got a +5 for your decks.
Oh damn! How did you two get the same roll?
That's really weird. Well, you say that. You got 18 twice.
Shush your mouth.
The nerds get hit, the not nerds don't.
Yeah, that.
It's the way the world goes.
So, Ragnar, I guess, is on edge. Or if
I'm not
you're-
on edge, I'm just paying attention because I understand alcohol.
Or if
Let's get
you're,
my feet up.
or if your reacts fast enough, and they manage to be largely okay. Dorian and Dorian and Ozen get pelted with a bit of glass. You each take. Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
4 slashing damage.
That's fine. I forgot how little health this character has.
Yeah, he's not great on the old health, is he?
Mm.
So,
Where's this music coming from? Oh, it's in Discord.
what?
I'm hearing music and I don't know where from.
Twitch muted.
I hope so, because I'll be hearing myself twice. I'll let you know.
Well, that's neither here nor there. So anyway,
Ow.
yes, ow. The streets are seem to be embroiled in a little bit more chaos than might be
Right, there we go.
healthful.
So, stay indoors, basically.
I'm gonna move to a seat that's not by the window. Because, you know, maybe.
The the innkeeper comes in and of course begins to apologize.
Okay, thanks, bro.
It's fine. It's not every day that there's suddenly a riot outside your tavern.
No, probably not. So what are you guys going to do?
That is a good question, Random. Guys, what are we going to do?
Gotta wait in the city for a day for you to get your ring, right? So...
I don't know. Simon, what do you think we should do? Simon?
I'm thinking.
Simon!
Simon! Simon!
I don't know.
Fucking elbow.
I know.
Well, we can join the riots.
I'm good.
I'm definitely not going out there.
You can die if you want. I'm good with that.
You begin to hear people chanting something in Dwarvish.
What do they say?
They are saying D.A.I.R.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna have to start singing the gorillas? That wasn't a no.
I don't know the lyrics. I'm screwed.
It's dare.
I only know dare to be stupid.
Something like that.
Oh dear.
By the wonders of Weird Al.
Yeah.
But is there for I've moved towards the center of the tavern. I'm situating myself
What does
down.
dare mean? Do we know?
Dare as in D.A.R.E. or dare as in T.H.E.R.E.
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Thanks. Great.
Sounds so enthusiastic.
You hear the chanting beginning to move closer, and you start to hear the sound of sounds kind of like metal being hit against stone.
Cool.
That ain't good.
Probably not. What do you guys want to do then?
Boys, we have a war to win.
Well, us four versus a massive crowd of
Yeah, you guys can go fight them.
dwarves.
You guys
Yeah.
can go fight them. I'm not.
I'm too busy enjoying my wonderful shortcake.
I still find it amusing that everyone seems to think there's only two options.
Maybe we could just stay and not.
Hence, I can't think of any options. That's why I'm just thinking of just gonna put my feet up again.
Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed.
Why?
I'm gonna bolt out the window and just try and find a shop that sells guys kit.
All the strategy games you guys played, you're not thinking strategically at all.
What, you want us to take over it and then take over the city?
Not likely. Ozen, you're gonna go peek out the window, you say?
still have that metal hand.
Huh?
I still have that
I'm sorry,
hand,
do,
so
you,
I can...
do you look with your hand?
Do you speak English?
I'm trying
Maybe.
I'm trying to understand the relationship for so you look out the window and your reply is
No, I said
I
I'd
have a
hop out
metal
the window.
hand.
I said I hop out the window.
So
Oh.
you
I have
hop
a
out
new
the
hand.
window.
So you jump out the window. Okay. Bye,
Okay.
Elson.
Bye. I think he's gonna die.
I mean... Maybe. But I bolt to,
Okay, well, since you're making this complicated, you're gonna need to make an acrobatics check.
Hey, you were the one said that it was getting boring, so I'm like,
That's
you know
not what
fuck
I
it.
said.
Well,
I said for people who play strategy games, you're not thinking very strategically, and then somehow you've translated that into I'm jumping out the window, which is fine. But make an acrobatics check. Acrobatics.
You're not athletics, boy.
It's not really a feat of strength; it's more a feat of coordination.
It's at the top of your. It's at the top of the skills list.
I roll.
You
You
rolled
run
an
athletics, not acrobatics.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
I don't think he does speak English, guys.
That's why I said it's a feat of coordination, not a feat of strength necessarily.
I think he did well.
Modifiers. So honestly,
You God, it may actually. Okay, so you you go to hop out the window. Unfortunately, you grabbed onto a piece of the framing that was damaged, and so it lets loose, and you kind of fall, kind of half in, half out. But let's see. I need you to make a dex save.
yeah. There we go.
As you go about your recovery, your instincts manage to save you. As you come back up, and you see a crossbow bolt flies and sticks into the window about where you just were.
He goes. Thump.
Awesome.
Should we go out there now?
He was just shot at.
Well, I mean, one of our companions was just shot at. We're just gonna wait here and let him get shot more. Sounds like a good idea, Simon.
Probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
Fine.
Let's go outside and.
Someone make an insight check before I have a conniption.
Wait, these are the people that are going to be trying to take over the world.
10 total.
I don't think I got it.
That's 1. That's a 9.
Together we make 10. No, we make 20 altogether. I think Brandon's going to get an
Our
aneurysm.
powers combined.
All I can
God,
say
I
is
can
thank
be
fuck for Orifir.
We're all useless.
So Orifir kind of chimes in. Perhaps it would be wise to fortify our position.
Would it though? I mean, would it really?
Well, let's see. You have outside an unknown number of. Hello, Purple Knight. Taylor.
Well done.
Sorry, I was trying to remember your name for a second.
That's what you call a bad friend, that.
Well, my brain was trying to reach for Death Shadow, and it was like Shade something. That is just like
Same thing,
just
get it?
Taylor. So we have an unknown number of enemies outside. You don't actually know what's happening outside, although it has clearly reached a state of violence.
Right. So, okay, we'll fortify the position then, lads. Let's get the trench tools ready. Quick time.
To your surprise,
For Queen and Country.
the tavern owner kind of agrees at this point. Now that things start flying in through his windows.
Let's block the door.
What's the floor of the tavern made of?
Wood. Stone, most likely.
Well, actually, it is made out of wood for the purpose of comfort,
Oh.
because it's an inn. And while a dwarf might not mind a hard floor,
That's disappointing.
certain people.
Have a crowbar.
Yeah, but you're outside.
Yeah.
Well, actually, half inside, half outside.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave you there. You can be our lookout. Right. Okay. So Simon, he's gonna be our lookout. We're gonna build the barricade around him. Okay.
Anyway, you start to get some people together. Some patrons have decided to, you know what? They're just gonna risk it, and they start making their way out. But for those of you who are staying the night, it's gotten suggested that perhaps we could use the tables to help block up the windows and things.
Sure, we can do
Let's
that.
do that then.
Alright, I guess.
Probably when it goes and back in through the window.
Brandon, you have 6 whole people watching your stream.
Which most of us are here.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure the. Oh yeah, I guess you guys could be about half of that,
Yeah.
but that's fine. Sorry, I have a mild toothache, so I'm a little bit annoyed today.
Aren't you always annoyed?
No.
Oh.
I can use our lock on the door so we don't need to push anything up against that.
Well, they're gonna then force the door open, so we still probably should push something against it.
It can at least.
Also, we don't know if they may have. You never know if someone could like dispel the magic or something.
Plus, do you have gold dust worth 25 gold pieces?
I have it as a spell.
But do you have the components for it?
But when have we ever kept track of components?
Only when they have a material value. That's what I usually do.
Yeah,
Brandon.
because it's kind of thing of like, you know, because a lot of the spells it's like you need some soot and some dirt. It's like cool, but when they're like, oh, you need a diamond, or is in this case a heck of a lot of gold dust.
Mm-hmm.
Something like
that. So, we'll start boarding this place up then.
Yeah, man.
Wow,
Let's
that's.
do it, boy.
I didn't realize I didn't think arcane lock was so fucking expensive.
Very wonderful spell.
I guess it's meant for you to protect things that you want
Mm-hmm.
to keep.
Well, I mean, I want to keep my life, so.
Fair. It's like Ragnar's like, all right, boys. Looks like we're sleeping in the tiny hut tonight.
Well, I mean, it only lasts for
8 hours.
The last one now.
So yeah, enough to...
Oh shit! Yeah. Right, I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut then. Boom. Oh, you already cast it for me.
No, I clicked it by mistake.
Okay. Alright, we're sleeping in this tiny hut. It's the safest thing around.
To be honest.
Alright, so this is yes, Taylor? I did check the Discord. I just, no. Okay, so this is actually a decently good plan.
Right.
If, you could, basically secure most of the lower room with a tiny hut, and it would essentially become impassable, which would more or less protect the upstairs as well.
There we go then. See? I knew this was gonna happen. I have a good tiny hut.
Very good, tiny hut.
Very, very good.
Hmm.
Good luck. Godspeed.
So you guys throw up the tiny hut, and throughout the night, you hear things continue to be a bit of a ruckus out. At one point, you hear people trying to break through the door.
That's a shame.
They fail because, you know, who could have
The tiny-
anticipated the tiny hut.
The tiny hut.
I use Stormcaller to scare them away.
And as it comes toward the next day, things seem to have eventually quieted down, at least for now.
For now. Has it been 8 hours later?
Yes, 8 hours later.
Alright.
It's with the protesters now, not the rioters.
Yeah. Let's peek outside, see what the situation is, lads. So, what does this look like outside? Here, Brandon.
So you want to look outside?
I really want to look outside.
Okay. You kind of crack open the door and just peek out. There appears to be like rubble and trash kind of all over the street.
Oh, that's great. Is the forge still there?
The forge
I
is
mean, it's like
huge.
them,
Fucking
so-
strawberry.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if they like broke it down and tore down a few statues, maybe an entire forge.
If the forge fell down, you'd probably be able to tell from the entire ground quaking.
Also, here.
I have slept through earthquakes before, sir.
Yes, England, famous for its earthquakes.
Yeah, everyone knows England is in the biggest fault in the world.
Yes, because I've only been to England. Yes, Brandon.
So what do you want to do from here?
I need to go to the forge, get my ring, and then we can get the fuck out of here.
So you're not going to make any perception check or anything at all, see if you notice anything, or keep out for anything, or be on alert, or vigilance, or...
You expect me to use my hindsight, you know, to be smart? No.
God.
Okay, I'll use perception. Look at that, nice 8.
Wow.
Ozen peeks up above you.
You still in the window?
Ozen sees everything.
Ozen spent the night just half dangling out the window, so he kind of just knows what's out there.
Ozan, you spot a what looks like to be some kind of leaflet on the ground.
Neat.
It is written in Dwarvish.
Hey, Ragnar, can you read that?
Yeah, sure. What does it say?
It says dwarves against interloping species or interloping races. Excuse me.
Ah, shit.
Congratulations, you've discovered the meaning of D.A.I.R.
Oh no. Is it like Magna?
No.
Oh no. Oh yeah, make America great again.
Let's not bring real world politics into this, Tom.
I mean, we're already halfway home.
I need to sneak through the city and get my ring.
You're a dwarf. You shouldn't have a problem.
I'm a Druga. There's a difference.
They don't really like him.
No.
Like at all.
Yeah, but it carries on a little bit more about the sentiment about how the dwarven homeland should be for dwarves. How other races coming in have started to pollute their culture.
It's getting too real.
You know the sort of thing.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly sneak to the place and stuff, and
So you want to make a stealth check?
I'll just use my trigger invisibility.
Ah, so you want to use invisibility?
Yeah, why?
How long does that last?
1 day. No wait.
A full day.
Once a
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Sure.
It's concentration. It lasts up to an hour.
Okay. Now here's the better question. That's
What?
racial ability.
Yeah.
Is it once a day?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I don't like this.
So you're going to get there, and then an invisible person is going to ask them.
I'd wait, and then I'd walk in and be like, "Hi." Maybe not.
You can spell it
how,
yourself as well.
How are you
Far
going to
aw-
get back?
how far away is it? In feet.
It's about. It's a big city, Tom. It's about 7 or 8 blocks away.
I don't know how much that is.
Not too far.
It's not too far, but it's not terribly close either.
What is it? Further than 500 feet?
The bigger question is, Tom, you're going to get there. You're going to release your invisibility. How are you getting back?
I was thinking. That's why I'm asking you. Is it 500 feet? It's a simple question, yes or no?
I see.
Simon knows what I'm on about.
Why do you need to know how many feet it is?
Because I have this thing called Dimension Door.
Yeah.
I see. Well, a block is about I think like 250 feet.
Right, so I can get 2 blocks down and start running.
Easy.
Yeah. If anyone walks up to me and it's like, "Oi, come here," I'll be like, "Leave me alone," and I'll run away. So, yeah, I'm gonna Dimension Door. Zoom. I'll be like, "Bye, guys." Walk through the door.
Turn invisible
Right.
immediately.
Later. Now, I'll turn invisible on the way back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
makes sense, doesn't it?
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
So you teleport down the street.
There's gonna be people like, "The fuck?"
Suddenly, a trigger appears. Quick, everyone get him!
And you do happen to see some people walking around in red cloaks.
I'm assuming they're bad people. I'll hurry along and not waste my time speaking to them.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll anything for you?
It sounds like you're trying to avoid detection, so it sounds like you're trying to sneak.
Are there any animals in the inn or tavern or whatever inn?
I mean, there's probably rats or something somewhere. You are in a city.
Huh. Got +3 to myself.
You're not particularly stealthy about it.
No, I wouldn't be.
In fact, anyone looking on would think that you look rather suspicious, actually.
Oh, that's fine then. I don't mind. I'll keep going.
Confused your performance.
I'm gonna do a spin. I think I got caught, guys.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll just talk to them. 2 people have found me. Great.
So as you're sneaking down an alley, you become aware of the fact that there are 2 dwarves trailing you with red cloaks.
Oh, brilliant.
And as you go to around the corner of the other end of the alley, it's kind of like a T-junction.
Motherfucker, I have a disguise kit. Fuck.
As you go to turn a corner, you notice 2 more red cloaked figures approaching from the direction you just turned.
I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. I'll engage them and say, hello there. How may I help to you today?
They kind of as they approach, one of them tells you that you'd do yourself well to stay out of trouble around these parts.
Oh, I will, sir. Don't you worry about that.
A lot of troublemakers in the city streets these days.
Oh well, I can believe that, sir.
And they wanted to make sure you're aware that there are a lot of daring dwarves keeping the seas straight.
Oh damn! I think you are doing well. Yes, you're making us good, making the Dwarven Kingdoms well. I'm very happy to be a part of such a glad people of dwarves, of being a dwarf myself. Might be, you know, a Druga, but we're all from the same blood. Yay.
And
can I go?
they give me a persuasion.
This is where I'm gonna crit fail now. I'm rolling really bad today. I'm definitely rolling really bad.
One of them starts to get a funny look in his eye, and suddenly though, you hear someone from the other, because like I said, you're basically at a T-junction.
Okay, yeah.
You hear someone calling down from behind you.
Hello?
Something about, what are you lot doing down there?
Just making friendly conversation.
Probably not talking to you, are they?
Oh, that's
Since
true.
you've not actually bothered to inquire or see who or what they are.
Who or what who are?
The other people that are now approaching.
Oh, brilliant! Fuck. Can I?
Would you like to do the very simple step of seeing who they are?
Yes, please. Do you want me to roll a perception?
No, because it's very obvious who they are by their black helms and their big granite
the guards.
shields.
Oh, it's the granite guard. Thank fuck for that.
They come up like, all right, you lads, off with you. You don't need people congregating in back alleys like this.
Okay, and then I'll speak to him like, Hi, can I get some help, please?
The guard kind of regards you a little bit. Oh, what with?
I need to get to the forge to get my ring.
You need to go to the forge.
Yes, I am a big long name. Would you like to see my papers?
You've papers.
I have papers. Here's my scroll of pedigree. Wait, what the? Why does my scroll of pedigree have an attack?
It doesn't. It's so that you can throw it into chat.
Oh, okay.
Watch,
Right.
Click on it.
So, you
actually,
mean this?
actually, yes. Do that.
It's a 20.
Oh my god.
Holy.
You scored pretty hard.
The guard looks it over, and he's like, "Oh, fuck, this is pretty legit." And he goes, "Begging your pardon, Freyhair."
What the scroll says.
Actually, it cut off.
Yeah, that's cut off.
It
No, it's not cut off for me. That's all for me.
No. On the thing Ozen posted in chat is cut off because
Oh,
it
that makes
stops
sense.
at Brandon's son of.
That makes sense.
So it carries on from Tobin.
Well then.
It's actually so long. It's too long for a Twitch message.
Oh, brilliant.
But yeah. So with your roll of 20 against his wisdom save, I guess.
I think I got it. Just a little bit.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, my apologies, Freyhair."
It's okay.
He calls over. He looks over to one of his men, and he's like, "We do have to maintain our patrols, but Ballin here will see to your needs."
Oh, fantastic! Thank you very much.
It's not quite how I imagine it's going down, but sure.
Was gonna get beat down by the police as well. Oh, soon. Right, let's go to the forge then. I'm pretty sure that lug is there still.
All right, so
You can focus on the others right now though, because it'll take some time to get to the forge, won't it?
it will probably take some time to get to the forge, but that's
Aye.
where you'll be heading with a guardsman.
Alright.
All right, Simon.
Yo.
So Ragnar just walked through a dimensional door.
I'm not gonna question where it's going.
This is the
I'm sure
first
it's
time.
got reasons.
This is the first time I've used it. Everyone's got to be like, huh?
Yeah, it's like I didn't know you could do that. So you guys are still here at the tavern.
Yep.
Got any plans of any kind?
If we start moving around too much, gonna miss Ragnar when he tries to come back. But we do probably want to round up the actual rest of the people.
Well, as it happens, this is a pretty large tavern, and it had actually been pre-arranged by L.E.O.
Sweet.
For your party to stay here.
Sweet.
So
That makes it a bit easier.
yes,
That's one job done.
it's like it's very fortunate that L.E.O. had the foresight to arrange for you to stay in a big city.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Almost like they
Mark
did.
saw the record of our scroll and was like, you know what? They're gonna cause trouble while they're here, so we should probably just have them prepared.
It's probably
I was just
more,
thinking
it's
some
probably
people-
more the thing of they were aware that you're a massive party of people, and because it's a big city, it's kind of hard to guarantee that there'll be space for everyone.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking of anyone who might be sick and tired of whoever they're traveling with, wanting to get their own housing and whatnot.
Yeah, they can worry about that when they get to where they're going.
As in their own lodgings here, so they stay separate, because we've been traveling together for like months, weeks or months.
Yes, if you still had the dwarves, that might be an issue, but
Yeah, but they're
for
gone.
them, they're literally a village of people. They're supposed to be around one another quite often.
Yep. Yep.
Probably about the only people that get sick of them are probably you guys, actually.
Nah, I get along with them well.
I just mean in the sense that amongst all of our band, we are in fact ourselves the outsiders.
Mm-hmm. I am very far away from the lands I was from. Pretty far, yeah.
Quite far.
And Ozone is pretty far in both space and time.
Well, well, the thing of it was, he got thrown back into the past, and now he's kind of caught back up.
Back to him ahead of time.
So, you know, it's not too
But anyway, the other job is to get the cards. That might be useful, so we can leave ASAP. Unless you got stuff to do, Ozone.
Well, there's the gym.
The what?
that
The gem.
Oh.
They could bankrupt this whole entire city. And
Orpheus kind of looking. Orpheus kind of looking his pamphlet over, and he's like, "Perhaps it would be wise not to travel alone."
Probably best.
I did it.
But I'm sure he's fine.
I mean, yeah, but Ragnar is expecting us here. Let's just wait and see what happens.
Well,
Maybe everything
it's
will
kind of the thing of,
cool down.
regardless of what's going on, we do probably need to be trying to get out.
Hence, probably should get the cards. I have no way to disguise myself, so can't do that. That's what I was thinking of. Can't do that.
Simon, if anyone gets me, you know what to do.
Just set them on fire.
Yeah.
Become the arsonist of the land.
Can I just use disguise self to be a giant dwarf?
I don't know that that's how that quite works.
You try to make yourself look like a dwarf, but you're very, very tall still.
He has. Excuse me. That's just heightist. That is. He's just a very tall dwarf. He's had a genetic mutation.
Exactly. Because you can make yourself 1 foot shorter or taller. So.
Oh. Well, I thought of something. Orpheus does have this. He might be able to do something with it.
Hidden in the mist.
Shape water. Okay, mist to half cover 15-foot radius around you. To hide into it.
If you had Lug with you, then you could have just had him use a shield, Earth Daddy to just run straight forward non-stop.
Just run straight to the cards, a straight line.
Yar.
So, Orpheus could potentially basically just make a roving mist cloud to help us stay hidden.
Radius around you. If you attempt to hide in this mist, doesn't it cut it off at the end of that?
Yeah,
If you
sorry.
attempt to hide in this mist.
Yeah, sorry. It's supposed to say you have advantage on stealth checks.
Right. So it's a. Huh.
Yeah, it's literally hidden in the mist.
Sounds like you've got a way to get around the city. A very, very totally inconspicuous cloud of mist. Just traveling around the city.
We don't have to travel in the mist. We can use the mist to as a way of distortion.
hence very, very inconspicuous.
Look, man. No one said that normal people were very smart.
You said you were a normal person. He said you were smart.
I'm talking about the NPCs.
Ah, never mind then.
Sure, that's a method to get around. Who wants to go?
Where are we going?
Definitely should probably keep our cloak hoods
You can just,
drawn.
you guys can just communicate with me and tell me where you are, right?
Yeah, I know, but
Okay,
this is
good.
the case of there's also the rest of the people, and if we're all going, there's a more chance of us to all fail. At least one of us to fail.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
if gosh,
statistically, if all three of us are growing around the mist, there's a
Well,
slight
okay,
more
so-
rolls going around. So more chances of one of us getting along.
Orpheus and Dorian are the ones who can't disguise themselves.
Yep.
So they should probably go deal with the cart thing.
So we go do carts. Okay. I was gonna have fun with you, Jam.
I'll try and survive.
See how well your disguise comes.
How tall is your character again?
My character is. How tall is he?
It's
Um,
How tall?
He is
10.
5'10".
Oh, so if he
Big boy.
uses disguise self, he can bring himself down to 4'10", and he's just about within the range of dwarves.
Mate, I'm 4'10", I think.
Exactly.
I think the
If you're a few inches higher, then
I
it'll
can't
be
remember
difficult.
what the average
Yeah, it might be
thing was.
4'6".
You're shorter than that.
Yeah, I'm 4'6", aren't I?
And it's between
You are
5 foot.
4'4".
4'4". I was close.
4'2"
It's-
is the lower end of the dwarven graph.
Between
and I
4
think, like-
foot and 5 foot.
Yeah.
That's what it
Like,
usually is.
Like 5'2" is like the tallest dwarf.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, 4'10", you'll be fine.
Alright, anyways. So, where is.
Have fun. We're gonna go out into. Let's go. Let's go. Or too many O's.
Yeah, we definitely have all the O's.
Let's get stealthing around the city. Woo!
Alright. Yep, sure no one's gonna be suspicious of the roving mist cloud.
Exactly. It'll be fine, as you said.
And that's with modifier.
What? Why
I
don't
should roll to see how well my disguise is, and
Yes, why
I
don't,
rolled
why,
with
don't, why don't you roll from your disguise kit?
You really need to fix your bloody mic, boy.
Also, it's actually just a spell disguise self. So
Oh, you're going to use this? Oh, he has the spell disguise self? Oh, he does!
yeah. That's
I-
why I kept
I-
saying his height kept his height changing.
Oh, perfect. Well, yeah, just roll the spell then.
It's not.
I
Not roll,
rolled, but I rolled anyways.
remove the spell slot for the spell. I've got minor pain in my jaw, so I'm not thinking very clearly today.
Alright, it's removed.
Okay, so you've used one of your spell slots, and you turn into a dwarven version of Ozen, which is handy.
And I.
Dorian, you and Orpheus need to do stealth. You'll have advantage because of Orpheus' mists.
There we go.
Well, Orpheus critically succeed. Orpheus just blends into the shadow of the mists. You wouldn't know there's anything there other than a mist cloud.
There's a 20 total.
Wow. Even Dorian somehow managed to completely disappear.
He looks fabulous, but I did make him proficient at stealth.
And we'll make our way over to the cart, to the warehouse where we have the carts. I need to run to the restroom, so I will be on a short break.
That's fine.
Hello?
Hello.
Have you been waiting for me?
Nope.
Thank God.
Brandon's gone to Lou. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Got a breathalyzer. And my money clean.
Right, so.
I'm sure everybody watching thinks this is riveting.
This
I
is
believe it is.
the most entertaining thing. Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we've gone wrong with Streamlabs yet.
Yet.
That's what yet.
Maybe Brandon's just died from toothache.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rip stream, rip. Rip.
So
You guys heard that Ark is free on Epic Games Launcher?
Yeah.
Been getting as many people as possible to get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
pretty
just
good
to play with
game.
them.
Yeah.
I just need a good group to play with.
Mm,
I already have 2 people I need to play with. Just
nice.
waiting for them. Just, need some free time to do so. Probably tomorrow.
Free time.
Yeah, I know, right? What is that? You grow up, you work, you die.
Aye.
Aye. Savannah,
Okay, I am back.
No, welcome back. We thought you died from toothache.
We're gonna start hosting a
yet.
memorial and everything.
Yeah, man. We were all ready.
Give it about Give that another hour and we'll see.
I think that's a bit too nice. I give it 2 minutes.
Anyway,
Don't just ignore me like that, you hoe.
Orpheer and Dorian are off to do
Fucking hell.
cart business. Ozan, you've disguised yourself as a dwarf.
And I'm off to get a disguise kit.
Okay. Do you have, like... I suppose there could potentially be, like, a costume shop or something.
Easily.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big fucking city.
However, it might be closed. Just saying, there is a riot going on.
There's not a proper riot yet. There's just some rowdy protesters, that's all.
Looks at all the rubble around.
There are definitely whispers on the street of things going on.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
Definitely just a very wonderful protest.
Oh, yes, obviously.
What was I looking for? Oh, right, disguise kit. I don't actually know how much those are supposed to cost. Oh, wow. Okay. Do you have 25 gold?
I do have 25. I think I only have 23. God damn it.
Should borrow some money for you left, boy.
Yeah, I could have asked, but you're gone now.
So, you get to a costume shop in the theater district. And, you go in,
Okay.
you see the shopkeep. He's like, oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to see anyone today with all the ruckus going on around town. Please do, come in.
Well, I'm kind of one of those people that just go with the flow, accept what life is, what it is.
Mate, that was deep. Shut the fuck up. I don't need this right now.
A very wise philosophy indeed. So what can old Magnus do for you?
I need a disguise.
Oh. Getting into the arts, are we?
Yeah, that's it.
The arts of disguise.
Well, our disguise kits will do right by you. Oh, trust me, sir. He brings out a disguise kit, sets it on the counter. Just 25 gold.
That's a bit high for me. Could you lower it a tiny bit? Just 2 coins?
Persuasion. He's like,
yes!
he's like, considering everything going on, I do appreciate the custom. I'll take the 2 gold off it.
Thank you, sir.
You've now purchased a disguise kit.
And until that
Oh, we're all fucked now then.
Yep, we are. We're never
are,
gonna see
they are.
Odin ever again.
What happened?
He's out of money.
Oh, yeah.
And he's broke. Yep. But we're never gonna see Odin ever again.
until that gym gets checked, and I am rich.
Alright, so add a disguise kit to your inventory.
Which inventory?
Official content Ozan.
I'll be sure to transfer everything from this one.
Yeah.
Brandon, stop messing with your teeth.
Can't help it. I want to rip it out of my skull.
Yo, you're not on stream. You're streaming, bro. Come on. Get it together.
So,
Big baby.
So
I hope you get toothache, Tom.
That is so fucking rude, that is. You can't say that sort of shit, bro. I'm lucky I don't have toothache anymore. I got both my wisdom, I got all four of my wisdom teeth out.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
I don't remember. I was drugged.
Very drugged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't imagine the aftermath of that is even pleasant, though.
No, I had a picture somewhere of my mouth. I'll show it to you one day.
Saying this as a person who has had a wisdom tooth removed once. Just the one, and that was enough.
Yeah,
for
but
me.
but having all four off was good.
So, Orpheus Dorian.
Yep.
You make your way to the warehouse,
Aye.
and as you approach, you see it's in a little bit of a state.
Right. Someone have a trip and destroy the entire building while we're gone.
they're all dead.
No, but there does appear to be a very large hole that has some people putting boards over it.
That ain't good.
That's all good.
Do you, there's a door that leads into the office.
I will walk to the door for the office.
Okay, you walk into the office, and you see a little old dwarf there. He was enjoying a pastry, and then all of a sudden his dwarf is like, "Oh, he says, no, excuse me, I didn't see you coming."
No worries.
From his perspective, it's just like there's a little bit of fog outside, and then suddenly there's people coming through his door.
Hi. Hi.
Hello?
We're here to pick up our carts and horses.
Right. Do you have the receipt?
I definitely do.
You have the receipt. It's like,
That's not a good sound.
begging your pardon, sir. I'm not certain if you if you spied it or not, but there was a bit of a break-in last night.
Aye.
I would request that you verify your belongings. We do have the manifest, and he turns around to a filing cabinet and he pulls out a 3-inch stack of papers.
Have fun.
Hey, it's Dorian. It's fine. Papers are my jam.
Yeah, that's legit
Like,
true.
Orpheus' eyes just kind of very slowly roll back into his head.
But, not again.
So, I'll check it out. And anything reported missing? What should we do about that?
Well, did you purchase insurance?
We
believe we
purchased
did, yeah.
insurance with the carts originally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll
Echo.
me a history.
History. That's not very good.
Oh no. Orpheus.
Orpheus not good with this kind of thing.
No.
His eyes have currently glazed all the way back.
Yeah.
Like, no.
He's going back into his mind palace, which is essentially just a forest far, far away from paperwork. He You fumble through your original paperwork you have. You've had to start keeping the paperwork in your bag of holding, just because of the volume of it all.
That sounds legit.
And you do manage to find an insurance agreement.
Cool. Look, it's a whole insurance thing. What's it marked for?
He can't stiff us over now.
He looks it over, and it seems that you're guaranteed by. We don't work with these people purposely, or personally, excuse me. But I do believe they have an office in the financial quarter.
Whereabouts? Which quarter's the financial quarter?
It's up by the city guard.
Awesome. Not
For
too
obvious
far.
reasons.
Not too far from here.
Yeah, it's like, as you'd imagine, the financial quarter feels great comfort knowing the city guard headquarters is nearby.
Especially with all the stuff that's going on. Definitely.
That's totally strange, you know. Yeah, though.
Unfortunately,
Are their offices open in these dire times?
I couldn't answer that myself. I just know that we're a bit short-handed here today. There are a couple people didn't turn up for work.
Ooh. That's unfortunate.
Yes, I hope they're okay, but I mean, you know, everyone's a little bit on edge these days. Ever since that king died. Poor old Elvis, God's rest him.
God rest him.
Elvis Presley?
Elvis Presley?
The master singer of all the kings.
The
Amazing.
King of Rock.
Oh, excuse me.
No, not the King of Rock, the King of Rocks.
The
Yes.
King of Rocks. God
Yes.
damn it. Dorian, you and Orpheus are going to have to go through the cardinal run by yourselves.
Yep. Looks like it.
So we'll leave you to that.
You can do the mist finger right still, Arthur.
We're inside a compound now. We should be fine.
When we're going to the financial district, I mean.
Oh yeah, when we leave to go to the financial district, of course. Yeah. Fortunately, the mist thing is just a kind of innate ability he has now. Kind of like how you can just you can just make fire do things now.
That's innate or not? Cool. Oh, that reminds me, I can change that back.
Yeah, you can basically shape fire at will. You can't empower
yeah.
fire spell. You can do that a limited number of times per day, but
Allows you to do the thing, yeah.
yeah. It's kind of basically
Sure.
given Orpheus kind of cantrip, essentially. So Ragnar,
Hello.
you turn up the gates of the temple,
Die.
or the temple forge, I guess it is,
Die.
and you see that there are two white cloaked guards there. Their cloaks are
And look.
their cloaks are fringed with gray, and they.
I jump.
Falling back asleep was not part of the plan.
It wasn't, no.
Oh my God! You turned up
This is
just as
perfect
and
timing.
just as we get to the part where Lug would be. Amazing.
So, Summarize went down.
Yeah, he was there yesterday.
Just to bring you up to speed, there was a riot. We barricaded ourselves in the tavern overnight. Ozin has disguised himself as a dwarf to go do stuff. Ragnar managed to get an escort here because some dwarves from some group calling themselves D.A.I.R were trying to intimidate him. Orpheus made mist happen, and he and Dorian snuck through the city.
So it's Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a very strong parallel by coincidence.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can imagine my chagrin realizing that all of this is going to be happening while the world is also happening.
You mean while the world is on fire?
My world's on fire. How about yours? Well, that's the way I like it, cause I'll never get bored.
Anyway, there are, of course, the temple guards there, keeping things looked out. You see, they have these kind of what the fuck would you call them? These kind of sigils on their over their hearts. That is the emblem of Moradin.
Yeah, John, you've been stuck outside all night
That's
because they won't let you in.
To the tavern?
No, they won't let you into the Great Soul Forge.
No, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, then.
Yeah, so
They'll get bored of telling me no eventually, and then I'll get to go in.
No,
Ragnar
don't worry, babe.
Ragnar approaches.
I'll be like, hi, Jug. How are you?
Hi, Jug.
Yeah, hi, Jug. How are you?
Who's Jug? I'm Glug.
Yeah, hi, Lug. How are you?
Getting really annoyed.
Why, babe? What's up?
So I want to go inside. And like,
Ah, okay. Right, let me handle this.
All right, you approach the guard. I take it. Or guard.
Hail God, I am Ragnar. Blah 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 blah. Here is my scroll with my entire name on it.
Roll the scroll.
Official.
Have you seen this thing, Lug?
no.
Look in the chat. Oh, he can't. 'Cause he's on a fucking. Can't go to Discord, can he?
Here, I'll send it to him in Discord. Wow, fucking 23. You're slaying with this. Convince people I'm the
I
noble.
know. That's all the charm I got, babe.
God.
By order of His Majesty, Albus the 37th
Yep.
of Stonerot and Akrim.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who can't fucking read this.
The ascended lineage of the Valley recognized House on Lagatar, mainly Ragnar, son of Sigurd, son of
Ludwig von.
Wrong. Oh, look.
Viggo, son of Alden, son of Edvin, son of Yosef, son of Eb, son of Sigurd, son of Johan, son of...
You missed Bjorn and you missed Bjorn in there.
You keep editing it, so the text keeps
That's
jumping
not
up and
edited.
down.
No, I had to edit it because it doesn't accept the spacing from Roll20 on Discord. It just kind of made it one big blob. But yeah.
Right. Son of Harold, son of Beowulf, son of Geofred, son of Unferth, son of Bjorn, son of Brannon, son of Doric, son of Brannon, son of Tobin, son of Doric, son of Lug, son of Lug?
Wait, Daddy?
Son of Necton, son of Drest, son of Erst, son of Gallant, son of Reingar, son of Taloric, son of Taloric, son of Thair, son of Alpin, son of Connell, son of Eoghan, son of Tredin, son of Branmar, son of Phobin, son of Orbane,
Yes.
son of
Bainrin.
Bainrin, son of Reingar again, son of Garhinen, 67th Jarl of the Blackstone Ridges. You have a lot of dads.
Aye.
That is his lineage going all the way back to the last landed title.
Aye.
Well, I believe these were all his fathers at the same time.
Yeah,
I
sure,
think
let's go with
it's
that.
something like his 39th great grandfather, something
At
like
some
that.
point, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a very unruly child. He needed a lot of supervision.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Definitely.
But you should. So Ragnar whips out this like 6-foot-long scroll of pedigree, and the guard surprisingly is convinced by it.
It's like just opens the door silently.
He's like, he's like, the temple greets you, free hair.
Thank you.
Uh,
Look.
He opens the door. He's like, honorable sir, suggesting this gentleman is with you. The most
I am. I'm suggesting this gentleman is my loyal friend and my best friend.
Now he looks over to the other guard, who you can see. The other guard, like his helmet is just kind of, it has it's kind of trimmed with iron. The other
Right.
one, his is you can tell is trimmed by true silver.
Okay.
So he is marked as being one of higher rank.
Right.
So the first guard looks over at him and just kind of nods his head. He's like,
Okay.
very well, gentlemen. The Temple of Morden and Dagana will.
I think I made him happy.
I think so too.
Yeah.
As you go in, you see that they're just basically just endless rows of huge columns, all trimmed in gold and covered in runes and writing. And in between each one, you see these solid gold statues. Roll religion check.
Oh, the joys.
I am proficient in religion.
Amazing.
That's 17.
Wow.
That's very bad for me since I'm not religious.
That's very good for you because you're not religious.
Yeah, but I don't want to be religious.
You know that these statues are statues of the divine apprentices of Morden.
Right.
It's basically just great dwarven craftsmen who have, through divine word, have been recognized as apprentices.
Okay. I have brought my my friend, by the way.
Your friend? Oh, you mean Belron?
Delron, yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize.
I should have mentioned that earlier.
Yes. that would be-
I did say I need to bring him with me.
It would have changed some of the other encounters since you're walking around
Yeah.
with Dragonborn. But
That makes sense.
oh, I need to actually. Oh no, I did move him. Sorry, I'm trying to find him. There you go. So you guys are now in the Temple of Morden,
Yeah.
and eventually you come to a room that's very brightly lit.
Is it 'cause it's a forge by any chance?
Yes, but you can see they're basically just think of like lava waterfall, basically.
Oh damn, this is cool.
I want to drink it.
And then on this kind of island plinth in the middle, set several large anvils,
Ooh.
and you can hear the sound of metal being pounded by the various smiths working there.
Hey, there's a your stream is showing Dark Moon is here and instead of me.
Oh shit!
That's awful, Brandon.
There you go. I picked the wrong one. My bad.
Yes, you are.
I don't think John's going to be happy.
I forgive you. Everything's fine.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I think he's going to die.
Kill you today. Perhaps tomorrow.
But also set back amongst the Soul Forge, you see Moradin, a representation of Moradin the Allfather, with his hammer raised, and then slightly in front of and below him, you see a statue of Dagada, doing essentially the same thing.
I will bow to my forefather then. In a sign of respect. Not a very common thing for me.
Eventually, you see a man in very ornate robes and a very tall, pointy hat approaching you.
Good. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm here to pick up my signet ring. And this my friend here would like to check this place out as an honored guest of mine.
I see.
Forging process is intriguing.
What was your name?
My name is Ragnar of House Black Guitar.
Ah, yes, House Black. We received the order just this past day.
He is an ancient dwarf, by the way. Like,
I got that from your acting. Can we call it acting?
no. But yeah.
This way.
Okay. Go on, look.
But the forge.
Okay, can my friend stay at the forge?
He kind of just waves. That's fine.
That's a yes. Go have fun.
Yes!
Love you, baby.
Belron, as a blacksmith himself, is extremely
Yeah,
excited about this. as
I'd be
well.
like, go on, you two. Go, you two look after each other.
especially
Got the two forge nerds with you.
especially because he is, of course, trained by a dwarven blacksmith.
This is very influential for Lug, because he's never seen a dwarven he's never seen dwarven blacksmithing practices to begin with. So this is his first experience witnessing dwarven blacksmithing, and it's in a forge that is so big and grand that they have guards and only select people are allowed to enter.
So you must feel honored.
You
I am overwhelmed.
you see that the people here seem to work in teams. You see that there's a smith, but also a cleric overseeing. And you see that as the smith is working, including various different types of metals, they have to very skillfully insert them into their work, while the priest is more or less channeling divine power into it. And so you see that the process is not purely smithing, but they're literally infusing it with divine energy to make the legendary weapons used by paladins of Moradin.
That's cool.
I wonder if I could do the same thing. Earth Death.
Now that is a question.
Infuse the powers directly correlating with the ground into a weapon.
But what you gather is that many of their pieces will have hundreds, even thousands of folds in the shaping process to weave this intricate work of this intricate spell work. Essentially, it's essentially a physical form of spell working.
It is like, what's the fool's name? Ozen. It's like what he does.
A little bit. It's not unrelated.
I'm going to relay this information to Ozen whenever I see him next. Perhaps he can use it to make me a powerful
Idiot.
What? You can't hear him. Shush your face.
I'm in a completely different part of the world than you are.
You get one of those earpieces?
Yeah, but why would he have it on right now? He's busy. His thoughts are comprised upon this forge, which
yeah, your calm earrings are essentially just miniature sending stones.
yeah. So we have to touch them to send.
Plus, I am both dumb and unwise. I forget about
you're not dumb. You are unwise. Just looking at your stats, you're not dumb. You've average intelligence.
Barely.
Slightly higher, in fact.
Probably higher than me, honestly.
Could you, for me, look, actually make an intelligence check?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. That is a 15.
Tom, could you make one for Belron?
Yeah. Have I got control of his character?
I am checking that now. Probably not.
Ready and waiting, sir.
Okay. Belron will have advantage, by the way.
Oh, wow. Okay. He has I'm just gonna dump all my stuff on him. He has an 8 to strength.
He's a blacksmith. Have you ever
I
met a
deal.
blacksmith? Blacksmiths are fucking jacked.
He's stronger than I am.
That's what his saving throw times are like.
My saving throws a +6.
Oh, okay then. History with advantage, yeah?
I'm sorry, what did you get to blood?
15.
15. Okay.
15.
Wow. Okay, so both Belron and Lug, from studying these sacred techniques, get a +1 modifier to their smithing tools. When you make checks with your smithing tools, you'll have a I should try to remember that.
Well, I've only needed to use my smithing tools in order to maintain it.
True, but now you can maintain it slightly better.
One just wishes one day to settle down with a nice family and own a blacksmithing.
Hey, so cute.
That's an adorable dream.
I mean, I've already told you that if I ever get land, you're basically living there. Whether you like it or not, bitch.
Alright.
I will make a blacksmith.
No, I will give you blacksmith.
No, I want to make blacksmith.
You want to make,
My hands.
you want to make blacksmith.
Plus, I don't want to take a chance on things not being made from lion cells.
That's true.
That's a fair point. Very fair.
Yeah.
Ragnar,
Brandon.
the old man leads you into a room. That you come to find out is in fact his own office.
Oh, thank you for the hospitality, sir.
There are of course two guards at the door.
Oh, okay.
When they see him approach, you see them come to attention. And he just kind of waves at ease at them. He's so fucking old, he just doesn't care anymore.
I kind of got that.
And,
Have a seat.
Okay, sure, yeah. I mean, you could say it louder.
I'm old and tired.
you
Of
see,
course.
he says as he plops into his chair. And he,
I feel that.
he rings a bell. And you see an apprentice cleric to him who comes out. He's like, "Did you need something from me, master?"
Lord,
Sir, honorable. He finally decides.
Black
Son of a
Tar,
bitch.
require secretary.
He's like, "Right away." And you see him actually moving rather spryly.
Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. Didn't know he did that.
He comes back and he has this very ornate looking box. It's made out of kind of like, it's basically like a black onyx box. It's about 2 inches in every respect.
Alright. Cool.
And he brings it out on this kind of poofy red pillow. And he sits down on the table in front of for your inspection. Says,
Of course, yes. What do I see?
you open up and you see a signet ring. Most prominently on it, you see it has the sigil of House Black Tar, and it has some words written around it, which you understand to be the house motto of House Black Tar.
Yes, the house motto.
And then you see on there, it says on one side, it says Ragnar. And then on the other side, it says heir of Garhennen. And then you notice on the inside of the ring, kind of micro etched into it, are all of the names between Ragnar and Garhennen.
Thanks. Why did it need to be enchanted, by the way? I'm asking the
Only one was created for.
So essentially,
So I know-
your descendants.
Oh, okay.
So, friend, it's one of the ways that someone can prove their lineage.
Right, so if I die and they can put my ring on,
Right. It's like
they are my descendants.
right. It's like if I'm the son of Albus, I will be able to wear the ring of Albus
Right,
or
okay.
the ring of Albus's father, etc.
Got you. That makes sense.
So, are you gonna put the ring on?
Yes. I'm gonna take it out. Which is the usual finger I need to wear it on? Do I need to roll history for that? It'll be your right hand ring finger, isn't it, for a signet ring?
I believe so. Simon. Simon,
Simon.
our researcher extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Where Lord wears signet ring?
Google's failing me because it keeps closing all my tabs.
Motherfuckers.
Yep. This guy's wearing on his left hand, so
Left hand ring finger. Left hand.
Where does a lord wear his signet ring?
nobility. This guy was wearing a signet ring
Worn on the pinky finger of the left hand.
left hand.
Pinky finger of the left hand then, okay.
Yeah,
Put it there.
there you go.
Right, there we go.
Google didn't entirely fail me. Woo!
I'm surprised. I'm sad. I'm just sad it doesn't like light up.
Has a little alarm saying warning, Ragnar coming.
So
Yeah,
you
basically.
you slip the signet ring on, and you can feel its magic activated.
Yeah, Isekai to another world.
Just immediately Spanish or smitten.
But
At the same
and,
time.
And so the old man's like,
it fits very nicely, thank you. I applaud you on the craftsmanship you've presented here. Of course.
The names are hard to read.
what's that?
It's a bit loose. The names are hard to read.
Yo. Let's not diss the elder ones.
And then his apprentice there is kind of like, is there anything else we could do for you, free hair?
No, thank you. Thank you for your time. Do you mind if we just spend a little bit more time around here looking at the forge? We probably won't be back in the city for a while. Don't worry, we won't touch anything. Excuse me, what did you just say?
He said it's a marvelous sight.
Oh, it is, yes. So I take that for.
And then you start to hear him snoring a little bit.
Okay, right. Okay, I'll bid him and his assistant farewell.
His assistant kind of bows you out.
He's just like, for fuck's sake, not again.
It's like he just kind of you'll have to pardon the sacred elder. He'll be celebrating his 931st birthday this year.
What a lad.
It's like one of the oldest living dwarves.
He honors us with his duty to his craft.
You make your way
Right.
back and you see Lug and Belron are still oogling over this, watching this process.
I'm just like, I'll stay here for a bit then.
All right, Ozen.
I honestly don't know where to go now.
Maybe to the
Yum.
jeweler.
You had a gem, didn't you?
Mm.
All right, sure. Whatever.
No, you don't currently have a gem because you had a praised by the jeweler. You see, this part of the city doesn't appear to have been touched by the goings on just yet.
I can fix that.
And you go into the gym shop, and the little old man is sitting there. I can't recall if I even did a voice for him last time, so we'll just forgo that for now. But he basically is
Hey,
like,
How
it's you again.
is my oh, I'm so
No, he's
disguised.
like, it's like, can I help you with something, sir?
Oof.
Are you gonna sell your fucking thing or not?
So are you saying that you turn back into you? Hello?
Take that as a yeah. I have no fucking clue.
Hello?
Hey, is it appraised?
Is it what?
Appraised.
He's like, oh! What a deceptive little trick you've got there.
Trick.
You walked in as a dwarf and then turned into you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep a low profile given all the rioting going on.
Right.
Cross town.
Oh. I see. I've heard some rumors, but I don't imagine it's anything worth worrying about.
God, this
Yeah,
is
it is.
exactly like Minnesota.
Wow.
Legit.
This is
Take
too
it
real.
from someone who lives here.
This
That's
is
the
too
exact
real.
response I've gotten from a couple coworkers.
I would just like to say I'm just imagining a specific type of person, so any resemblance to reality is literally just my own imagination.
It's on the other side of the river. It's not gonna come here. 2 days later, something's on fire and somebody's looted the gas station right down the street from where I work. Huh! I never thought it would get here. That's so crazy.
Let's leave the real world behind.
I'm trying, Brandon.
I'm sorry.
Why do you think I'm here?
This is a very unfortunate coincidence. But here we are.
I'm just waiting for more unfortunate coincidences.
Yeah,
Oh, he hasn't even heard about Borland, has he?
I don't think so.
No. Or who's the one who was running for here? I can't remember
What's up
anymore.
with Borland?
Oh, in Hadra, they've got a new prime minister, Borland Johans, and he's thinking about trying to get Hadra out of the King's alliance.
Basically, he's trying to destabilize the world with the use of evil people.
Well,
And
we think that the Drow have been trying to either get him in because he's an agent of theirs, or possibly simply to just destabilize it and take advantage of the chaos. We're not entirely sure, but it's based off of the the infiltrators' notes that Celathan translated.
You know, weeks later.
Well, it's a lot of notes, and you know, you guys have gotten him killed, and
Well, no, he did that himself.
and then you were trapped in a murder house.
That was not our fault.
He's had a few things to distract him, okay?
True.
I mean, the necrodancing itself was more arduous than the other types of resurrections.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I was like, so, your gym is, quite something, I must say. Never really even heard of a red barrel before.
yes, very.
But the crystalline structure is certainly appropriate to barrels. I'm afraid that I couldn't even value it myself. There's just no reference. But I'd like to ask, if you don't mind, where did you come by such a thing?
That is a very simple question, very complicated answer.
Just lie.
Because
this-
the type of cutting has some marks that is indicative of someone I might know.
Yes.
You-
I used the barrel to make these
You
night
wouldn't happen
vision
to have
dark.
gotten this in from the city of D.A.I.R, would you?
Is it Darber?
Yes, literally, it's the only other dwarven city you guys have been to.
Hey, you can fit a bunch of random syllables together and call it a Dwarven city. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really a city; it was more of a town. But you get the idea. It's like this is a city
Yes,
that was
it was
a hole in the earth.
Darber.
It's like, I see. There's quite a large stone. He says, how much did my brother give this to you for?
He gave it to me for 74 gold, but I did a major deal with him too.
You see his eyes kind of bulge a little bit, and you see his face start going quite red.
Uh-oh, you schnozzle.
That bastard!
Hey, it was a big deal. I almost died doing it.
He looks at you and says, "You don't even know what this is, do you?"
No, not particularly.
Do you not know how to lie?
He starts going on this little tirade about how his father was an explorer and a deep delver, and how he found this a huge barrel crystal that he never had cut. It was like his prized possession. And then when he died, his brother, of course, being the elder brother, took possession of it and ran away to Darfur. And his brother, of course, never married, so doesn't have any legitimate children. And so ultimately, this inheritance should have been his. But that bastard brother sold it away at a pittance to keep it from him.
Oh, this is great. You're fucked.
Run!
Run.
I'm sorry all that happened. I was unaware that it was that rare.
You find something rich strange, I swear.
Well,
He offers
if
you
it was-
200 gold for
You get more than that. It's a sentimental piece.
it. What's also been cut in half.
If it's yeah, but sentimental piece, that'd be like what worth 1,000 gold.
You do have the right to refuse, just saying.
I'm gonna
You see his face kind of tighten up. And then it kind of goes slack as he puts his professionalism back on. Very well, then.
I mean, if
Be
it
gone
really
from my
was that-
shop. Good day, sir.
If it was that valuable, I guess.
I said good day.
All right.
You just need to find out who his rival is now and sell it to him.
By the way, do you have any rivals in town?
Good day, sir.
Just asking, so I don't sell to them.
He shouts out he doesn't give a damn anymore. Good day.
Noted. Sell for a penny.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. I'm not sure how to scroll all the way down there. Oh,
You're so flustered by the and you're just flummoxed by this exchange. And you head past the door and stand out on the street for a moment, realizing almost immediately you forgot to disguise yourself again.
You done fucked up now.
Give me a stealth. Okay. You think you can change without anyone really noticing. You will have to expend another spell slot, of course.
Yeah.
You can't disguise Kit in the middle of the street, sorry. That requires prep time. You might be proficient with the disguise kit, but you're not, you're not like fucking, what's that series with the people with the face masks? Mission Impossible. I say series, it's a bunch of movies.
I was gonna say, Brandon.
It's a series of movies. The franchise, that's the word I'm looking for.
Did your best, bro. Did your best.
So, you
Me?
disguise yourself. You're relatively confident that you don't think anyone saw you. What do you want to do now?
Let's double check my surroundings. Make sure I wasn't caught.
Perception.
Okay.
My body's clean.
Oh shit, that's even worse.
What do you mean before you did 9? That's a 14.
True.
Okay, so you words. Yes.
Do they escape you?
So, you look around the street. You don't really you don't see anybody in particular. You notice that the gem store owner seems to have locked up. He draws up his red curtains to close the shop front, and he flips around the sign on the front that says closed in both Dwarvish and Common.
Oh, that's really pissed off his day. I'm proud.
What would you like to do?
I guess tell everyone that I'm headed back to the tavern,
Fair enough.
because that's the only safe.
Would you like to do an insight? Just for clarity's sake for you guys, if you ever get stuck, one of the ways I use insight, and I was kind of hoping people would kind of caught on by now, but I do use insight as a way for you to just have an idea where I can give you a suggestion.
Oh, okay. So the gods, they message us in our mind's eye. Yeah.
And you know how you just sometimes you just get that suddenly have an idea like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It occurs to you that if he's as a gem trader has never even really heard of a red barrel, you think it might be incredibly valuable.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not
So,
worth too hard.
It occurs to you that probably, rather than trying to peddle it to some merchant, you might consider auctioning it.
Ooh.
That works too.
Anyway, so you're going to head back to the tavern?
Yeah.
Alright, so you go over to the tavern. Dorian?
Dorian Super Spy.
Well, in this
Calling
case,
in.
In this case, it's Dorian, Chief Investigator. Chief Inspector Dorian. Jesus Christ. God help us all.
You do not want that.
No.
Oh god, now imagine Dorian apprenticed if you'd done it.
Please no.
No. That's like a worse nightmare.
That sounds a nightmare even for Dorian. Anyway, we're on our way to...
So you need to investigate the cart, yes?
Yes.
Orpheus going to be roped into helping you.
Can you help me? You're better
Most
at
likely.
counting stuff than me in big numbers like this.
You say that. He has a -1 to investigation.
Ooh!
Wow! Critical investigation.
Well then. Simon, are you Sherlock Holmes?
I needed Orpheus' emotional support.
Simon Sherlock Holmes.
Dorian Super Spy and Sherlock Holmes.
Alright. Okay. So, most of your things are fine. 94% of everything, in fact, is there and intact. Unfortunately, a couple of the carts were near that hole that got blasted in.
Right.
And they have been damaged.
Oh no. Well.
You've got 3 carts where their back has been their back suspension is basically shot.
Right.
One of them's even missing an entire wheel entirely.
That's...
Entirely.
It's missing a tire.
Entirely.
Yeah, the wheel was basically crushed by stone.
Damn.
That cart may not even, in fact, be usable. Like maybe not even repairable.
Right.
Hold my beer.
Lug's not going to be pleased about that. I'll probably need to go.
It doesn't seem that any of the possessions have been missing, although you do notice something.
Someone ate the cake.
Oh no!
Well,
I knew it was a
there's
lie.
one particular cart that is used by Yagissa and now Belron, formerly Dozak. And you notice that there's one place that has the one part of that cart appears to have been lockpicked. The place where they usually keep the dragon egg.
Right.
But fortunately, of course, Yagissa kept that with her because
Oh,
she's
thank
not an
fuck
idiot.
for
Good.
that.
I was gonna say.
Because she's not an idiot.
Absolutely nuts.
I was going to say, if the dragon egg's gone, that's more than just a little explanation.
Yeah, fortunately though, Yagissa is not an idiot. However, that does suggest, however, that this may have been a targeted attack.
Yeah, it does say. It was definitely not accidental. That always fills me with wonderful feelings inside when other people care about our existence enough to target us personally.
I know, right?
Gives me the nice fuzzies.
They care. Maybe not in a good way, but they care.
Exactly. They care about our existence. They validate that we're here.
So you talk to the maester about it, and he validates that it did happen there. There's no denying it. A intact cart came in, and a not intact cart is sitting there now.
Yeah.
I'll be right back in a minute.
All right.
Okay.
So. Hello. Okay, there.
Hi.
Sorry, my USB bus decided to have a conniption.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, especially because my mic runs through it.
So, mercifully, it's a bit awkward that the cart is damaged. Sure. We offloaded 23 dwarves. We don't need all the carts, really.
Right.
So we can deal with that. Just need to make sure that this is noted formally, so that when we go give the cards back, this has been taken into account.
Right.
Beyond.
Well, the standard procedure for this would be that you would go and cash out the insurance claim.
Yes. Right. Yes.
And
And
then,
that's in the
and then-
thingy district.
right. And then that way, when you get to your ultimate destination and return the carts, you're covered for that loss.
Okay. We can go do that, right?
Yes.
Let's.
And the
Go.
the quartermaster does say that he'll have while they are short-staffed, he'll see if he can't have some of his boys take care of the other damage, at least enough to get you on your way.
Thank you so very much. Don't worry about that card. We'll make it a write-off for now.
Did you have anywhere in particular you wanted us to load things from that cart into another cart?
I'll pick a cart that looks slightly better. That one.
You have one cart that was mostly used to house your pickled herring. But now that you've gone through most of that, it's largely empty.
Let's move some stuff from other carts into the cart with the pickled herring, and they'll take the seat with not the pickled herring, because that cart probably stinks.
Basically, you take one of the supply carts. Just move all the
Yes.
supplies from that into the pickled herring cart.
Yep. And then they can
And
take
then
the pickled herring.
their possessions into the other storage cart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, keeps a few eyes out. Someone did come through some of our stuff and did try to did successfully pick the lock of one of our things. Nothing was taken from that. Just keep that in mind, please, guys.
Oh my. That's truly shocking. Excuse
It's a
me.
bit.
How's it
Frustrating.
going?
I'm doing insurance claims now.
Oh no.
Orpheus just sitting there wondering, like, where did my life go wrong?
Why did I agree to go with the guy who likes the books?
I was gonna say you joined the wrong man.
Alright, so we need to go see the insurance claim?
Yes, that's northeast-ish from here.
Yeah, so stealth check.
At advantage, I hope, because he's doing the miss thing again.
Yes.
Just walk out and just miss, and he appears around it. It probably spooks everyone out.
Grim Reaper has come.
Oof.
20
It's a
total.
good thing we have an advantage. You slip into the shadows and make your way through the city until you arrive at the financial sector. Now, you do notice there are a bunch of people wearing red cloaks around here.
Do you remember seeing people with red cloaks before? Orifer?
No.
Neither do I. Probably should avoid them, right? You never know.
Yeah, think.
Do a perception.
16 total.
Okay. You do notice something strange, though. Their cloaks have this kind of upside down hammer on them, and you think that looks really familiar. And you realize you've seen that before on that leaflet Orpheus found, or not Orpheus, Ozen, or is it Orpheus? I can't remember now.
It's Ozen.
Yeah, Ozen. So you realize that these guys must be one of those D.A.I.R people.
Yeah, definitely stay away from those people. They probably will not like us.
You're not wrong.
Leroy Jenkins.
Well, just need to find the right building then.
Yep.
Any of them have the same symbol as on the insurance paper.
One does indeed.
Wow, it's crazy. Let's go towards the one next. No, let's go to that one.
Give me another perception.
Perception. That's an 8.
You notice that it's a very nice looking building actually, which makes sense. It's in the financial district. And it has lovely red curtains.
Lovely.
You walk inside, and I guess.
I just noticed the curtains color. I don't notice anything else.
And you see there's a little woman there working on looks like she's filing something. And she looks up at you. These two weirdos that just walked in from nowhere. She's like,
Hi! We're here to file an insurance claim.
she kind of grimaces as she looks at you. Do you have documentation?
Yes, I do. Right here.
She looks at and she starts looking it over.
Well, it looks like it's been verified.
Just going through the process. I'll be out as quick as possible.
See that you do.
She looks over here, so it looks
Looks like your claim amount is in the amount of 100 gold.
Aye.
Well, we don't keep gold here, but
she writes out a little thing for you. And she hands it to you.
this note, take it to a respectable bank, and they should see
Okay.
to your needs. Now, please.
Will
don't
this
linger.
be accepted in banks outside of the city? Just making sure.
She gets a little bit indignant look, like,
Do you think we don't do business with reputable sources?
That's not what I meant. I know some places like to keep close to their home.
The Dwarven Bank is the central bank of the entire alliance. You should be able to cash this anywhere in our territories.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
she kind of like,
Have a great day.
Walk out going, see, Orifice, not that bad. Probably should put the Smiths back up though. See, it's fine. Just put a smile, everything will be good.
Orpheus like, I'm not very familiar with dwarves. I don't remember them ever being so hostile.
Neither do I.
And then you just kind of think back to the ones you were traveling with before. They were really lovely people.
Yeah. But at the same time, they were also no. Where did the dwarves come from again? I can't remember anymore.
They were the original inhabitants of the fortress and got eaten by the Jaguar. Oh wow!
That's it. They're a bit out. They're
Like-
a bit out of time.
You're just in the middle of a conversation and then Orpheus is just suddenly gone.
Just go,
You're like, oh, Arvin.
oh, right, yes.
Arvin.
Or hiding. Definition.
Oh, it's a 14.
I'm glad this ability has the stipulation of advantage.
I've been rolling pretty poorly because all my modifiers are really good.
you you slip into the mist as well. Or if it's just like, yeah, it's a good job we have that alchemy jug.
For sure. Just keeps making wonderfully smelling mist.
Yeah, yeah, at this point you both just kind of smell like a hot dog cart.
Pickles.
Let's make sure that luck don't find you.
I showed it to him. I remember that.
Yeah, but then
At
you'll
some
just
point,
start
I
from the
imagine
hot-
Orpheus like, Orpheus just like, I could have just stayed at home. No, I had to go on an adventure, and now I'm walking around in hot dog mist.
I guess we're making our way. I guess we're making our way back to the carts, and then we'll probably need some help rounding those back to the tavern. And then after that, we will be out of the city.
Oh God, that's a good point. You gotta get 100 people to carts several blocks away.
It's one way or the other. It's either we bring the people to the carts or the carts to the people. Actually, that's a good point. Arthur, what would you think about maybe talking to some of the city guard about a extenuating circumstance? What's it called? I was going to say formation. Get some guards to help us get out the city.
You want an escort?
That's the word, an escort.
Well, we are
You
near
know-
the city guard.
You know, you could just message me and be like, "Yo,
Oh
use your
yeah.
royalness."
Yeah.
The plan was for me to go to the gates and say, "Look, let's out the city now." They're like, "Who says who?" And I'd be like, "Says this royal bitch."
It would have been more the case of getting people to carts or carts to people, and then getting carts out of city.
Oh, still, I've already had an escort.
I
Can get
will.
another one. Instead of just showing them my scroll, let's show them my signet ring. I'm like, fuck.
I mean, the signet ring helps, but the scroll is really the thing that matters.
Yeah, true.
Hey, Ragnar,
Yo.
could we meet north of the city by the city guard office place thing?
Yeah, sure. Come on, look. Come on, you.
Just look for the roving cloud of pickle-smelling mist.
Okay. Look, we need your keen senses.
My keen senses to sniff out pickles?
Yes.
Or sausages, or really perfectly cooked sausages. It really depends on the minute.
As you guys kind of watch from the shadows as Ragnar, Belron, and Lug approach. Give me a perception.
All of us.
Mostly Dorian.
Got the Dorian. Do his proud boy. I can't see if he's doing a proud.
I did he proud, I think. That's a 22.
Did he proud.
You see a lot of the Red Road peoples kind of muttering to one another and pointing toward Ragnar and Belron.
Hey, heads up. There's people here don't like people outside the city,
Yeah, we got that.
which includes us lot.
We should move.
Could we be anywhere safer than by the city guard?
Yeah.
Well, the city guard are all out at the minute trying to disperse the fucking riots.
Let's go. I suggest we go to
Surely
the
we'll
building.
at least be safe in the city guard building.
Yeah. I suggest go to the city guard building. And maybe you.
I agree. Let's do this.
So you guys just kind of see from the mist Dorian and Orpheus turn up,
Yo.
and you head into the city guard. And as you you see there the two guards at the door don't really say anything. They just kind of stand there passively and you just kind of walk by them. And you head inside.
And you see there's a front desk. There are two kind of older looking guardsmen sat there. Probably on desk duty because they're old. And there are a few other guards kind of milling about, doing things, looking at papers. Some of them are polishing weapons, that kind of thing.
Right. Just so you know, I'll let you do the talking, Ragnar, because you're good at the words.
Aye.
I got the smile. You've got the ring and everything.
I think I've got everything, even including the smile. Bitch.
Exactly. Just need an escort to get us to the carts to the people out the city.
I'm gonna just stand there and be like, "Yo, could we have a hand as members of L.E.O? We need out of the city with a bunch of people. If you help us, your efforts will be rewarded."
Give me a performance.
Okay.
With advantage.
This is where I forget.
Ah, there you go.
It's plus 10. Really safety.
They look at your signet ring. It's like a free hair out an adventure. It makes sense.
Aye.
Since you've nothing to do in terms of running holdings and things like that, I guess you got to do something, eh?
Exactly. Your family's gotta, have respectable sons and daughters of.
I gotta admit though, I never thought I'd see a noble druid.
We're a rarity, but I think we're pretty cool. How about you? What do you think about that?
I don't have too much opinion myself. I never really met a druid till today.
Of course, you're an NPC. That makes sense.
It's mostly a thing. I don't spend a lot of time going down deep holes.
Oh,
I had a brother who was one of those deep scouts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he always talked very poorly of the druiders, but
Oh, well,
I suppose anyone talk poorly of anyone try to drive an axe into their head.
Aye, just imagine coming to their homes, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about, Tommy? You know that Durgar regularly backstab one another.
Shush, Brandon. I'm trying to act cool.
Alright. So you need to ask, well, our resources are stretched a bit thin, but I think I could probably spare 2 or 3 officers.
2 or 3 will do, yeah. I hope. But is there a chance we could get maybe 4?
Oh, you know about that. You have to pull people out of garden gates and that sort of thing. Don't you know one of them Jarls? He's ordered to have the gates sealed.
As a noble, I'm pretty sure I can get through.
Oh, I don't know about that. You're a free hair. He's a Jarl.
Yeah, he is a Jarl, that's true. But I just think I'm better, If I was the king of this place, I'd just open all the pubs again. The distress of the public's gotten really bad.
Oh, aye, but one of them other Jarls done it.
What do you think about that then, fellow peacekeeper?
Oh, I don't have no opinions about no Jarls now.
And what about the beer? And the alcohol?
Well, I know Jarl Amberbeard, he said, don't have no more selling of the drink, but, old Jarl Grimtau, he's set up dispensaries for materials so you can brew your own.
Okay.
He's a good lad, that old Grimtau, but then he's also the one what ordered the border closed.
Aye. Right. Okay then, right, so 3 guards it is. I guess we'll do our best.
Oh, aye, but I don't think you'll be able to get out unless you got permission from one of them Jarls.
So we've got to go back to the Great Forge, basically.
Well, the Jarls aren't in the Great Forge.
Oh, we got to go to the Great Hall.
You can, they're probably currently occupied in the palace.
Oh. Where's the palace? Oh, the palace of the marble throne. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Lug, come with me. I need someone looking intimidating.
Of course, your liege.
He knows. Someone knows role.
Alright, Dorian, Orpheus, are you guys going with Ragnar? Or are you heading back?
You guys
to
need
tavern?
us?
I mean, we could use you, Simon. You're very smart. Maybe Orpheus to flank them if we can murk them.
Hey, wherever I go, I kind of like Rara's ability to just spontaneously miss.
Yeah, we could scare them into it.
But at the same time, if we're gonna have guards with us, then
Well, they'll be going with us afterwards, I guess. Or do you want to go with us now?
I imagine they'll be deployed to the tavern.
Yeah.
There it is.
then I guess for now, while we're still walking down through the streets, I guess we're kidnapping we're going with everyone.
Yeah, let's go then. We do better in numbers anyway.
Alright. You guys are heading there to the palace.
Mm-hmm.
Ozan? Ozan?
I'm here.
Okay. You make your way back to the tavern, and you notice it seems quite empty, unsurprisingly. Most of the elves have just kind of decided that you know what, fuck all this shit going on. We're just going to hunker down.
Fair dues.
You do
No
notice
problem.
that Celatham seems to have come down just to keep an eye on things.
Yes, let's make the situation even better by leaving a dark elf there.
Well,
I'm in with the ships, don't worry.
as you're kind of sitting there, you notice that it seems real quiet, actually.
Too quiet.
When is it not quiet?
Yeah, I mean, you're in a big city.
Yeah.
Even if there's unrest going on.
Guys, let's prepare for an encounter. I'm gonna go to cast Tiny Hut again. I feel.
You're in the palace.
Oh, we're in the palace.
Yeah,
I thought
this
we
is
were.
awesome.
Thought we were back to the town hall, right? Oh,
That's why I said Ozan and Celatham,
I went paying attention.
because
sorry.
they're at the tavern. Where
I was
Ozan
paying
and Celatham are.
5% attention.
Okay, so I'm on my own for this one. All right.
We're gonna be here for hours again.
So,
Do I get to smash something?
Huh?
Do I get to smash?
Right.
We're not there,
you're
unfortunately.
you're in a palace, probably not.
Damn it.
I know, baby.
You took me away from the smashing.
We could probably smash in there.
But for real, I do use.
You do use silence.
I roll
Use.
perception.
Okay. You focus yourself, and you kind of think back to your trip here, and you realize that even though you weren't really paying attention to it at the time, there are a lot of people in these weird red cloaks that kind of kept whispering whenever you walked by.
Did he forget to
no,
disguise
just-
back up?
No. That's not it. Actually, yeah, are you still disguised, though?
What?
Are you still disguised? Because you remember you used the spell to turn yourself into a dwarf? Hello?
Oh my.
mean, no, I'm not. I changed back when I got back.
Okay. Anyway, you're kind of in the tavern. The Sultan's there at the bar, and you notice two hooded figures walk in. They look a little bit on the burly side. And you notice that they're
Alright,
wearing
let's
those
start about
strange red cloaks with an upside down hammer. Says your perception is so high.
Okay. Have they seen me?
If they have, they're not letting on.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pickpocket their weapons.
Do they have them?
If they have weapons. I'm assuming they do.
Okay. You have disadvantage on that roll. Still pretty good.
Hey man. You know.
And then they need to do that. Oh wow.
Yeah, no.
Okay. You reach in to his pocket and you don't find any weapons. But before you can withdraw, he grabs your arm.
Oh, hi!
And then he turns to his buddy and he's like, "Oi, looks like he's not only an outsider, he's a thief."
Well, I've heard some pretty nasty
And
things about
his friend looks over and he's like,
you.
"Oh,
sure you
I,
didn't have-
and you know what we do to thieves?"
Oh, you don't want any of what I am.
Roll initiative. Oh, did I not? Okay, apparently not. Okay. Give me just 1 minute while I get something ready. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Hello?
Doesn't Brandon smell?
I mean, yeah, he does. It's been through the internet. Suddenly Dorian's been smitten.
Yeah, Dorian's one to talk. Dorian's all pickled up. How are things going at the palace?
Oh, right. I don't know yet. Just arrived. Lug's looking as meaty as ever.
E.T. is it?
Meaty as ever. It's getting a little hot because of there's that Dorian. Orpheus being his emo self,
As always.
as always.
Especially now.
Especially now.
My lovely good friend and fellow friend, Belron, is chilling. We're just waiting for an audience with the important, with the important people.
That's about it. Bless you. Double bless.
Jesus, Tom.
What? I had a subway.
It's one of the last characters that would get into a bar fight by himself.
I had a subway, and now I'm drinking beer. Fuck's sake, Brandon. Just be like, okay, next time on
Dragon Ball Z.
Marvellous Misadventures of L.E.O.
I don't know. Need to roll initiative.
No, okay, sure.
Somehow your initiative is higher. So there are two of them. We're just going to use this guy as them because why not?
I see you, spider.
What are you gonna
You
do?
look really. I'm gonna see.
I have a spider in the room, and it's about to go splat.
That's the
Rest in peace, Buddha.
So do I have a place to bring us? We're going to go there.
Oh.
Ignore these assets. Your hobby.
All right, let's get some bar fighting done.
Copy that. Close that. Move that. Go to there. Paste you in. Alright, so Selden's at the bar. They're kind of up here, and you're there. Right, there. Project 21 is where Project 21 was. Alright, so
Just chilling in.
that was it. You got first attack.
Okay, so I guess I'm taking my axe and I'm gonna say, "Oh no, I got these scars."
Oh yeah, I need to. Wow! Never mind, Selden's going first. Fuck's sake. Of course, he would roll for well, I guess
guess Sullivan's probably just with a light crossbow. Holy fuck. And he
Hey Simon, did you see the thunder and lightning last night?
Thunder and lightning?
There was
hit,
thunder and lightning.
it hit during the day, though, and then it kept going on to the evening.
Yeah, hit
Really?
about afternoon. About 6, 7 o'clock. Yeah. And we were sitting and watching it indoors. It was really nice.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we went to Tesco and we literally just got in time.
Alright, so Sullivan
That was-
takes a shot at Dude Bro. He takes 9 damage. And he will use his action to take another shot at other Dude Bro. Also hits. Why is Sullivan on fire?
Because it just wanted to be over. Not an attempt for me to be killed.
Like, not again! Not a fuck
I've been
again!
through this already. Been through this twice, not again.
Alright, Ozen, now it's your go. Okay, 13 unfortunately is not enough to hit.
I do have extra attack now that we're going by Earth Arcana.
That is true. Like your second attack, I guess. He kind of dodges the first blow. Oh, but you get him on that second round. Let's see how great the damage is off this. I'm actually curious. Not the best. Oh, because you got a nat 1 there and a nat 1 there. That makes sense. Still 8 damage. Considering you're not even a fighter, or not even a melee type.
Hey boys, I gotta zoom.
That's okay,
Alright.
bro.
No worries.
Have a good night, guys.
We're nearing the end of the session anyway.
Yeah.
Y'all take it easy.
Take it
Good
easy.
Yeah,
luck
man.
on your punching of the man who didn't want to be punched,
Yeah.
and threatening him with your scars.
Why don't you just bitch slap him with your metal hand? Just
I mean, to be honest.
Then according to our rules, Ozen, you do get to make another attack. Or if you would like to, you can disengage and go back. Ozen.
I'll keep going.
Okay.
So I'm gonna swing again, I guess.
Since it's technically a rapier, I guess it's kind of swipe or poke.
Well, shit.
He definitely dodges that one.
And then there's my Iron Defender, which I need to update to Steel Defender.
I thought it was called Project 21.
Whatever. It's in between names right now.
The Steel Defender, formerly known as Project 21.
So
That does not hit. Why did you
All
do a
right.
strength ability check? What is he trying to do?
bite.
Do you not have bite as an attack action?
Yeah. Well, regardless, same story.
Yeah, well, still doesn't hit. Even with the, oh no, with the +4, it's just enough to hit.
Oh. Zone attack. Yay.
And he moved and attacks. That's him done. So now it moves to them. And he takes a free action to say, we can look past this for some valuables.
He's bribing you. No, threatening you.
Oh, are you scared now that I'm fighting?
He will answer that.
Bed.
Everybody can't finish.
Bed. Bed.
Is 26 hit? I think it might. As he pulls out two short swords. And he will get that in, and then that. And then because he's himself, he also has extra attack. Which also hits. Oh wow. 920 damage.
Man.
I would point out I did offer you the opportunity to disengage. And then his friendo is going to turn his attention to Project 21.
You little turd.
Oof.
And it deflects.
Yep, it deflects straight off. He hits his other friendo for 1 damage. And the other one goes, "Cliven, you fool!"
Good sword play, good sword.
And then
Clearly he's trying to change side halfway through the fight.
14. Iron Defender's AC.
That I think is just enough to break the. Nope, still not enough.
Okay. So, that's kind of it for his action con, which brings us back to Celotham. Simon,
Hmm.
you're not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm not.
You control Celotham?
Sure. Whereabouts on the thing is the map?
Wow.
There they are.
Lots of people have controlled Celotham over time, but not you. You should be able to control her sheet now.
Whereabouts? There they are. I'm gonna go for now. Crossbow. Crossbow. Wait. They are a rogue, right?
Yep. Hold on a minute as well. He definitely
Cool.
acquired something. Carry on.
Alright, that's normal cunning action stuff. Sorry. Yeah, so I will target this guy in the center. So right, which has been flanked by two guys.
This guy here. Okay.
Right in the center with my crossbow.
All right.
It's 18 hit.
18 will hit.
Cool. Sneak attack because it's fight within 5 feet of someone else.
Okay.
So there's the 5 damage plus sneak attack. Can I please do the roll? That would be very nice. So that's 18 damage.
Jeebus.
Hey, sneak attack's great. Do you get... Nope, you don't get that yet. Okay. Sure, then screw it, another crossbow. Sadly without sneak attack this time.
Yeah.
I think that hits.
That definitely hits.
For another 4 damage. And... Screw it, I'll use bonus action, the cunning action ability
Okay.
to do a dash. And move him... Can't move his icon token, but I move him over the bar to there, essentially.
Okay, you should be able. Oh, I know why, because it's not actually connected to that sheet. Hold on a minute.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Now you should be able to control it.
And essentially duck down behind the bar.
Okay.
Can't hide, but hey, it's something.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it?
I continue to swing my sort of sexiness.
Your lightsaber.
I thought we weren't allowed to say that.
Oh, sorry, what is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Confined magic energy sword. 18 will hit.
That's more like it.
That's quite a bit better.
Alright, and I go yata-ta-ta-ta-ta.
That does it.
Even better.
Okay, he goes unconscious.
Yay, we did it!
And my Iron Defender attacks the obvious.
Is not enough to. Oh wait, no, because you keep doing. Oh no, that is an attack roll. Okay, that's not enough to hit. Sorry, I misread things.
Dun, 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 dun. Bless you.
Ah, you're welcome.
That's even worse.
It's also not enough to hit. Do. Right. So, he is going to dash. But he's going to incur an attack of opportunity from you and Project 21.
Which means
You get one attack action because he's running through your area of control. He can't disengage because he needs to dash.
okay. taste the savor of muffins.
No.
No, he manages to dodge apparently. And then attack of opportunity from Project 21.
Oof, that's a hit.
Okay, he gets bit though.
Don't get rabies.
From a metal dog.
That's a whole 7.
Alright, and so he kind of runs past and he's like, "We'll have that gem yet, Outlander," before basically barreling out the door.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. And if he's unconscious, I'm gonna tie him up.
I want to stabilize him first, unless you want him to be dead, and then you can't question him.
Alright, fine, I stabilize him first.
Do you have any heal spell, or do you need to do a medicine check?
I have Project 21.
Remember, you don't have Arcane Jolt now.
Oh, right.
Because now you get Flash of Genius and extra attack instead.
Flash of Genius. Project 21 uses healing. That's weird. I usually do have at least one healing spell. But no, I don't.
Not today.
So, medicine check it is. Okay, medicine.
Oof. Seraphim would use his help action to do the help, so you can get advantage on that.
Yes, this is a good idea.
Project 21 can help.
Seraphim's here to help.
No, roll again is what we're saying.
Roll again.
Alright.
Okay, there we go. Alright, you stabilize him. He's still unconscious, but he is stabilized.
I tie him to the wall in a crucified fashion.
No.
That's a bit extreme.
Well, also, I don't imagine the tavern owner would take very kindly to that.
No, because he's still standing there.
You tie him to a chair.
In a crucified fashion.
And the tavern owner, who's kind of ducking behind the bar, is like, "For I never, no all my years have I ever had such a thing happen in my tavern."
Well, when it happens when you have money. And by money I mean a really rare gem.
That definitely did look targeted.
Yes, it's almost like it's probably something you shouldn't just walk around saying. Anyway, Tom.
Hello.
Yes, hello indeed.
I am back.
And Dorian, you lot are over at the palace.
Okay. Very helpful.
A guard, of course, is there at the entrance.
Oh, we've already been escorted by a few 3 guards.
Yeah, they escorted you. No. The guard's not to escort you.
Oh, they're still in the caravan. That's fine.
So the guards have pole arms, which they cross across the entryway, and one of them calls out, "Halt! Who goes?"
I am the Honourable Ragnar of House Black Guitar. with a long family name. I ask that you remove those so we can speak to the Jarls.
Might want to give them your scroll.
Do I want to give them my scroll or just persuade them?
I mean, your scroll has advantage on it when you use it.
That's just fucking up. It actually does it good this time. Oh, yeah, thank. Fuck. See, that's what I'm just worried about. That I'm using it too much and the luck is just gonna run out.
Well, he kind of looks at you. You kind of show the signet ring, and he can tell because of his the experience, this sort of thing. It's a legit signet ring.
Yeah, that is a legit signet ring.
He's like, very well then, I suppose.
My companions that are flanking me are also to be let in.
Hey!
Part of my personal guard and friendships.
You hear one of the guards kind of other verses like, "Who ever heard of such?" But they lift the pole arms.
Okay, let's
Very
go.
unusual indeed.
You're one of the few people that are not royalty that are allowed in here, I think.
Well, the palace is generally open to most people, but right now they're kind of on restriction because of.
Well then, I'm sorry
Fired.
to say that it's not that. It's not that special, Simon.
It's more that thing
That's
of.
fine.
It's more the thing of. Who ever heard of a noble Durger? And then
Yeah,
on top
that's
of that,
true.
traveling with a band of weirdos.
Yo, that's rude. That
It's
is.
pretty true, though.
Well, I mean, yeah, but these are my companions. I mean,
we are part of the League of Extraordinary Outcasts. We are
Yeah.
pretty extraordinary.
That's true. You are also Leo members. I imagine that probably also didn't escape their notice and probably helped.
Yeah.
I hope so.
a lot's probably helped. Right, let's move into this place.
You go into the palace, and as you can expect, it is obscenely grand.
That makes sense.
Like the
For,
biggest building I've seen.
that makes sense for
you can
dwarf.
see untold thousands of generations of intricate stonework and runing.
Oh damn, I'm impressed.
Wow.
Make a Constitution save.
Who? All of us?
All of us.
Oh, is it gonna smell? Yeah, it's gonna smell.
Yes!
Wow. Orpheus and Dorian have just enough to pass. I'll make one for Bell, Ron, and Lug as well. Lug. Oh.
Looks fine.
Excuse me.
I don't have access to Baron's count, so character, so
Tom does.
I what?
Belron.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Con save.
Sorry, I was playing 10 times too much of attention then.
as always.
Okay, Ragnar, you were actually moved to tears by the sheer beauty of it.
Well, why wouldn't I be? I'm a dwarf.
It is the most beautiful thing you have ever seen.
Damn. It's great.
Just like single tear. And you see along the walls, it's basically just a procession of dwarven kings.
I will be there one day.
There are quite a few of them at this point. In fact, they've so many they've actually gone from the entryway all the way back around, back up the hall, and then along and around the outside of the palace at this point. Because there's been at this point several hundred of them. Do you remember in Avatar when they went to the Air Temple?
And it had all the
They had the
all of the
statue of
avatars.
all the avatars.
Yeah.
They kind of like that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Any hoosers.
Any hoosers?
You as you move inside toward the hallway, you don't really know where to go.
Is there anybody standing around that looks like they could help?
You see a few guards posted here and there.
Okay. I'll walk up to one and say, "Could you escort me to the Jarls? Or a Jarl, I need to speak to you to leave the city."
He looks at you. The Jarls are in chambers.
Can we enter?
I will have to check.
Okay, thank you.
He kind of steps up from his takes off from his posting. He's like, I guess you have to follow me.
Alright, let's go, lads.
Woo!
He kind of looks you over. Free hair?
Free hair.
Ooh, who ever heard of a Druger free hair?
I know, right? Marie says otherwise, though.
Strange times, I guess.
Aye.
So he takes you towards a series of corridors. It takes a little while. Still, king statues every step of the way.
Yeah, these are fantastic.
Oh, only the finest craftsmen every generation.
Aye, that's very true. We dwarves are blessed for our craftsmanship.
And finally, you get to these huge stone doors. And you see there's about 4 or 5 guards standing there.
Hello.
And they're like, who's this then? He's like, oh, some free hair wants to speak at Jarls. Oh, he does he? Free hair, you see? Him.
Free hair. Yes. Hello.
You might need a little bit of persuading.
Oh, for God's sake. Right, let me chuck my fucking thing at you again.
He's like, oh, what are these lots? He's like, oh, them L.E.O types. Alright, L.E.O, that Brandar is brood.
Whoosh.
The senior guard takes it and he looks at it. He's like, his brows kind of crinkling. Looks official enough to me. And he looks at his head. That's definitely his signet ring.
Aye.
Don't know his. And it's like, what? The late Elvis.
The yes.
Alright, this right, you'll be remembered it, Mad King.
Aye, yeah.
He hands you a scroll back. Like,
Thanks.
oh, aye, then. Alright, lads. And you see, the like 2 dwarves to each side. You see their muscles, like, bulging as they begin to, push to open the doors.
You could just ask Luck to do it.
Luck's got very high constitution. His
Not
strength.
strength. We'll just use the blacksmith boy.
And, as the door opens, you hear a bunch of shouting coming from inside.
Actually, his strength's pretty alright now.
And
Fine.
then the head guard steps through, and he
If they can't get his attention,
he tamps his
if they can't get their attention, I will.
he tamps his pole arm, and they kind of all look up kind of angrily at him, and he's like, announcing the arrival from House Black Guitar, Ragnar,
son of Sigurd, son of Ludwig, son of Vigo, son of
Stop,
Elvin,
please.
son of Edvin, son of Joseph, son of la da 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 da.
We're just eating in the back now. It's like.
Just like awkwardly wave like, yeah.
Son of Ringar, son of Garherin, 67th Jarl of the Blackstone Ridges. And then he goes,
Hello.
gets to the end.
Hi, that's me.
And one of them, a great large dwarf with a long, kind of fluffy looking ginger beard. There's like, who ever heard of a
Of that name?
Druger with that long a title claim?
Well, now everyone here has.
Yeah. Simon, I'd suggest you be quiet. Dorian, shush.
One of the other Jarls. Well, come forward then.
Aye, I'll step up to the podium.
Oh, sorry, I need to actually introduce you guys to the Jarls, don't I?
Yes. How many Jarls are there currently in there?
3.
Oh, okay. Are they the three? The big three?
They're the big 3 who are here right now.
Oh, okay.
The first one, the one with the ginger beard who spoke up.
That's the ginger hair guy in it. Yeah, Amberbeard.
Aye.
Which is the one that was,
Jarl Dolan Amberbeard of Magmere.
He
right.
looks furry, and I want to hug him.
The other one who spoke up. Now this is I am assuming the other dude is introducing you.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Lord Amberbeard.
Jarl Doric Blackstone.
Ooh.
Doric.
Oh, that should say of Highmount.
Lord Backstone.
He looks hard.
Definitely looks like a guy who would shank you at the first opportunity.
Now, I'd crush your head with that hammer.
True. And then shank you.
Well, for those who don't know, Highmount is actually one of the territories next to the Gaping Maw.
Oh.
So he lives in a place that every 1,000 years gets attacked by demons.
Right.
That's why he wants to shank everyone.
And then finally, there's the third Jarl, the Jarl Grimtau. And he's just kind of. Oh.
Yo.
Sorry, my screens were flashing, I assume, because of bad things. Anyway. We will have a proper end, I guess.
Yep.